ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपः तदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च। हे कृष्ण करुणा सिन्धो दीनबन्धो जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौरांगी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नम ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणी। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
My humble obeisances to all the devotees who are so enthusiastically present here every day to hear these beautiful prayers of the Vrajavasis. I'm very grateful and humbled to witness your devotion, the standard of deity worship here, the beauty of all these decorations here, and the special mango festival here. Very colorful. It's like a festival every day. Today mangoes are there extra, but every day it's a festival. The real festival in Vaishnava communities is not just the external decorations. The real festival is in the heart. Decorations are important, undoubtedly. But when the heart is enthusiastic, eager to glorify Krishna, to hear the glories of Krishna, to enhance the glories of Krishna through sincere, loving, devotional service, that's the festival. We discussed, right, the other day. नामानि प्रणयेन ते सुकृतिनां तन्वन्ति तुण्डोत्सवम् धामानि प्रथयन्ति हन्त जलदा श्यामानि नेत्राञ्जनम् सामानि श्रुतिसस्कुलिं मुरळिका जातान्यलङ्कुर्वते Kamanivritachetasa vibho anashami nashobhate. The real festival for the tongue is chanting Krishna's name. Huh? The real festival for the ears is hearing Krishna Katha. And the real festival for the eyes, seeing Krishna. That's our festival. That eagerness to chant Krishna's names, the eagerness to hear Hari Katha, and the eagerness to see Krishna, that creates the real festive atmosphere. Not only the decorations. Decorations have their role to play. In fact, all these decorations are the expressions of a devotee's heartfelt devotion. Right? When the enthusiasm to glorify Krishna, serve Krishna, and see Krishna comes out of the mind, comes out of the heart, it manifests in the form of these beautiful decorations. All these decorations are simply manifestations of your love for Krishna, your love for Vrajachandra, Radha Vrajachandra. Thank you so much for being such a good example of sincere devotion. Now, let's discuss. Let's recite once. Jayati te adhikam janmana vraja Shrayata indriya shashvadatrahi Daita drishyata dikshutavaka Shairasava Tvam vichingvate Sharadudashaye sadhujatasa Sarasi jodara Shri Mushadrisha Suratanathate Sultadasika Varadane ghnato Neha kinvada Ishajalapyaya Vyala rakshasa Varshamarta Dvaidyitanala Vrishamayatmaja Vishwato bhaya Vrishabhatevayam Rakshita muhu Akhalu gopika Nandano bhavan Akhila dehina Vantaratmadre Dikhana sarthito Vishwaduktaye Audeiva Satvatam tule Virachita bhayam Vrishnidhuryate Sharanamiyusham Samsrite bhayam Karasaroruham Kantatamadam Sirasirehina Sriparagraham Vrajajanartiham Virayoshita Nijajanasmaya Dhamsanasmita Vrajasake bhavan Kintarismano Jalaruhananam Charudarshaya Pranatadehinam Tatatarshanam Trinacharanugam Sriniketanam Panifanarpitam Tepadambujam Trinukucheshuna Kringechayam Madhurayagira Vaiguvakyaya Udhavedognyayam Pushkareksha Vidhikarurimam Viramuhyati Adharasi gunam Yayayasvadam Kathamritam tapta jivanam Rohiritam Kalmashapam Shravanamangalam Srimadatakam Virantiye Purigajana. The gopi said, Tava kathamritam. Krishna, your katha is amrit, nectar. Tava kathamritam. What are the two types of nectarian Krishna katha? Katha spoken by Krishna and katha spoken about Krishna. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam. Tapta means one who is suffering. Jivana means life. For all those suffering people, Krishna Kathamrit is like Jivanam, life, life-giving nectar. And who are the two types of suffering souls? Conditioned souls and pure devils. Next, Kavibhiriditam Kalmashapaham. Kavibhiriditam means great kavis and great poets also glorify Krishna Katha. Who are the two types of poets? Modern poets and ancient poets. Just because ancient poets already glorified Krishna, that does not mean modern poets have to keep quiet. In fact, this Krishna Katha must always be presented in a very appealing manner and interesting manner, digestible manner, relatable manner to the modern audiences. We need to find ways and means to give the medicine of Harikatha by packaging it nicely in a way that is digestible and relatable, applicable and actionable to the modern crowd. We need to make it relevant always. Earlier, all the commentaries were in Sanskrit. Some were in Bengali also. What did Srila Prabhupada do 50, 60 years back? He converted all of them into English, a language that is understood by the whole world. Right? So modern poet is required. If everybody is expected to read only Sanskrit commentaries, how many can read? But Prabhupada presented all this in a very authentic manner. Shloka, its transliteration with diacritic marks, with word-to-word meanings, and a translation and a purport. Like that, every single shloka of Bhagavad Gita, every single shloka of Bhagavatam, every single shloka of Chaitanya Charitamrita, not a small thing. So much of work is required. That is out of compassion. Out of great compassion, Yairi Drishi Bhagavato Gatiratmavada Ekantato Nigamabhi Pratipaditana Tushyantvadabhrakaruno Svakrutena Nityam Konamatat Pratikaroti Vinoda Patram. You know the shloka from the Puttumaras episode? Very beautiful shloka. Puttumara says, Yeridrishi Bhagavato Gatiratmavada Ekantato Nigamabhi Pratipaditana. There are so many great compassionate acharyas. They have presented this Krishna Katha in a format that common people can understand with their lucid explanations out of their deep compassion, and you cannot repay them. If you think you can repay them, you are Vinoda Patram, you are a joker. Your activities will only cause laughter. Fourth canto shloka. So, Vinoda Patra means a joker. He does all kinds of things and then he only causes laughter. Similarly, when we think that we can repay the acharyas for what they have done for us, we are jokers. We can never repay. All these acharyas, generation after generation, there are multiple generations of Vaishnava acharyas. Each generation is presenting Krishna Katha in a format that that generation can relate with, right? Whether it is language or the kind of examples that they use. So, but they are maintaining the authentic message. The original purpose of the message is maintained. No screwed out meaning is presented. no concoction, no speculation. The authenticity of the message is presented, but it is made accessible. Authentic message made accessible. Amma. AMMA. Authentic message made accessible. That's what the acharyas do, modern acharyas do. The authenticity of message is not compromised, but because of certain language or presentation or grammar or the examples that are used there in the presentation, it's not sufficiently accessible to modern crowd. So we need to simplify it, make it more lucid, make it more understandable, relatable, digestible, applicable, actionable. That's what these people do. That's what these acharyas do. Prabhupada presented all these things in English language with simple examples and analogies and anecdotes, right? Like that, his followers are doing more. So, Krishna Katha must be presented generation after generation, or multiple generations of poets. You may not be exactly poet, but basically you need to present this authentic message in a format that common people can follow. That's why Kavi Bhiriditam. Kalmashapaham. What is kalmasha? Contamination. Kalmashapaham means Krishna Katha can destroy the kalmasha, contamination. And kalmasha is of two types. What are the two types of kalmasha? Hridaya kalmasha and Kali kalmasha. Hridaya kalmasha is the contamination in our individual hearts, our own anarthas like kama, krodha, lobha, moha, mada, matsarya. By hearing Krishna Katha, when Krishna Katha enters our ear holes, that's purified. पिबन्ति ये भागवत आत्मनः सतां कथामृतं श्रवणपुटेषु संभृतम् पुनन्ति ते विषयविदूषिताशयं व्रजन्ति तच्चरणसरोरुहान्तिकम् पिबन्ति ये भागवत आत्मनः सतां. When you drink the nectar of Krishna Katha, kathamritam shravanaputeshu samhritam, when you fill your ear holes with kathamritam of Krishna, tava kathamritam, same word is coming there in the second canto shloka. Kathamritam shravana puteshu samhritam, fill your ear holes with the nectarian topics of Krishna. Then what will happen? Punantite vishaya vidushita ashayam. Our ashayam, our aspirations, our goals, our desires in our life are contaminated. Vidushita means contaminated. What contaminated our aspirations? Vishaya. Vishaya means sense objects. Desire to enjoy sense objects has contaminated our aspirations. Vishaya vidushita ashayam. Our ashayams, our aspirations and our desires are contaminated by desire for sense enjoyment. And that will be purified. Punantite vishaya vidushita ashayam. Our contaminated material aspirations are purified by hearing Krishna Katha. Right? पिबन्ति ये भागवत आत्मनः सतां कथामृतं श्रवणपुटेषु संभृतं पुनन्ति ते विषय विदूषिताशयम्. Our ashayams are purified. Vrajanti tacharana saroruhantikam. We can effortlessly reach the lotus feet of Krishna in the spiritual world. That's the power of Krishna Kathamritam. There are tens and hundreds of shlokas glorifying Krishna Katha throughout Srimad Bhagavatam. व्यामोह प्रशमौषधं मुनिमनोवृत्ति प्रवृत्त्यौषधं दैत्येन्द्रार्तिकरौषधं त्रिभुवने संजीवनैकौषधं भक्तात्यन्तहितौषधं भवभयाप्रध्वंसनैकौषधं श्रेयः प्राप्तिकरौषधं पिबवन श्रीकृष्ण दिव्यौषधं. This is Sri Krishna Divyaushadham. This divine transcendental medicine of Krishna Katha can purify us in so many ways. First, Vyamoha Prashamaushadham. Our Vyamoha, our confusions are destroyed. Okay, kids, right. Now, first effect of hearing Krishna Katha or chanting Krishna now. First effect of taking the medicine of Krishna. First, Vyamoha Prashamaushadham. Our confusions are destroyed. Our bewilderment is gone. Vyamoha prashamaushadham. Second, Muni manovritti pravrityaushadham. Muni manovritti means our own mental thought process. Generally, this material mind thinks of 100 different things. That is manovritti. But that manovritti is converted into pravritti. In this context, pravritti is our aspiration to attain Krishna. That's the pravritti. So our manovritti will become actual pravritti, or to keep it simple for all of you children, we will start aspiring for Krishna prema by hearing Krishna Katha. Is it clear? It can be simpler than this. We will have spiritual aspirations. We will have spiritual goals by hearing Krishna Katha. Krishna Katha inspires us to attain those spiritual goals, maintain those spiritual goals. Vyamoha prashamaushadham munimano pravrityaushadham Daityendrartika raushadham tribhuvane sanjeevanaikaushadham. Third point is Daityendrartika raushadham. Daitya means demons. Daitya Indra means kings of demons. Daityendra means kings of demons. Artikara means causing distress to those kings of demons. Who are the demons, by the way? Our anarthas, our lust, anger, pride, greed, they are the demons. And whenever you hear Krishna Katha, whenever you drink Krishna Katha through your ear holes, that Krishna Katha will create distress to the demons in your hearts. Basically, the anarthas in the heart are destroyed. To keep it simple. Okay. Have you seen that advertisement in your childhood? Vicks advertisement. So you put Vicks and there's a demon there in the throat, kitch demon. So as soon as you put Vicks there, whatever some juice comes and then this kitch demon, Vicks is coming, and it will run away. Right? In our childhood, we used to have another ad also, Pepsodent toothpaste ad. As soon as this person puts the Pepsodent toothpaste on the brush and then he does like this, all the germs in the gums between the teeth, they are purified. They get scared, they run away. So they show the cartoon, right? 2D cartoon. The demons are scared. Similarly, the demons in our hearts are scared when you drink the nectar of Krishna Katha. That's the next effect. What's the first effect? Vyamoha prashamaushadham means our confusions and bewilderments are destroyed. Munimano vritti pravrityaushadham. Huh? Yes, Nitai. Okay, we will be more inclined towards spiritual goals. Okay. Daityendrartika raushadham. Anarthas are destroyed in the heart. Tribhuvane sanjeevanaikaushadham. Tribhuvane means in all these three worlds, this Krishna Katha is like real sanjeevani. Sanjeevani means that which induces life. Jiva means this life. Sanjeevani means that which induces life. Hanumanji brought Sanjeevani mountain from Himalayas to revive the life of all the fallen Vanara soldiers. And even there is this Sukracharya, he used this Mrita Sanjeevani mantra to revive all the fallen soldiers in Bali Maharaj's army. So Sanjeevani means that which revives. Similarly, when you hear Krishna Katha, that Krishna Katha acts like Sanjeevani. Tribhuvane sanjeevanaikaushadham. It will again help you revive your life. Basically, as long as we are not serving Krishna, we are dead. Although we are living. For namesake we are living, but actually we are considered dead only when we are not spiritually active. The real life is to actively serve Krishna, to actively participate in Krishna's service. Then it is said you are living. Then it's said that you are living. But if that is not there, we are not living. So maybe we can project this sloka if it is there in the folio somewhere, so that it's easy for devotees to follow. So, Dhruva Maharaj, when he was chanting Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya, within 6 months Lord Vishnu manifested in front of Dhruva. And what did he say? Dhruva Maharaj's first prayer is Yoantah pravishya bhavacha bimam prasuptam sanjeevayatyakila shakti dharasvadhamna Anyamscha hastacharana shravanatvagadin pranan namo bhagavate purushaya tubhyam yo antaha pravishya. Oh Lord, you have entered within my heart. Mama vacha mimam prasuptam. And you have awakened all my senses. They were sleeping till now. Sanjeevayati akhila shakti dhara swadhamnam. You have enlivened all my senses. You have induced life into all my senses. He is speaking as if he is dead till now. But Dhruva Maharaj's intention is, oh Lord, because I have not been serving you, I was as good as dead till now. Now that I started serving you, I'm living now. So basically it is Krishna Katha that induces life in us. Yeah. First, how many Aushadhams are there? Count. Anvika, count. How many Aushadhams are there? You take some time and count. Vyamoha prashamaushadham munimano vritti pravrityaushadham daityendrartika raushadham tribhuvane sanjeevanaikaushadham. We discussed all four, right? So far? What's the first one? Confusions are destroyed. Second one? We'll aspire for spiritual goals. Third one? Anartha are destroyed. Fourth? It induces life. Right? We'll come to an active spiritual state. Fifth, Bhakta Atyanta Hita Aushadham. Bhakta Atyanta Hita Aushadham. This Aushadham, this medicine of Krishna Katha, is the cause of the greatest welfare of all devotees. Bhakta is devotees. Atyanta means ultimate. Hita means welfare. So Krishna Katha causes the highest welfare to all the devotees. Bhaktatyanta hitaushadham. Sixth, Bhavabhaya pradhamsanaikaushadham. Bhavabhaya means the fear of material existence. Pradhamsana. All fears are destroyed when you hear Krishna Katha. When you hear the glories of Krishna, when you hear Krishna's Nama Rupa Guna Leela, you get so much confidence that Krishna is my protector. Such a powerful Lord, such a glorious Lord, He is my personal protector. Where is the question of any fear? When you are constantly feeling that protection coming from the Lord directly. Right? Bhavabhaya pradhamsanaikaushadham. So Krishna Katha destroys all our fears. That's the sixth effect. Got it? Then seventh, Shreyaha praptika raushadham. Shreyaha praptika. Shreya means auspiciousness. Shreyaha praptika aushadham means when you drink the medicine of Krishna Katha, when you drink the aushadha of Krishna Katha, that will give you greatest auspiciousness. Shreyaha praptika raushadham pibamana Sri Krishna divyaushadham. Oh mana, oh mind, piba, drink this nectar of Krishna Katha. Please drink this medicine of Krishna Katha. So Kulashekara Alvar is urging all of us to drink Krishna Katha Amritam. That will have these seven effects. What's the first effect? Yamoha prashamaushadham means confusions are destroyed. Munivano vritti pravrittaushadham means we aspire for spiritual goals. Third, Daityendrartika Raushadham means anarthas are destroyed, which are like demons. Fourth, Tribhuvane Sanjeevanaikaushadham means Krishna Katha acts like Sanjeevani that induces life. Then fifth, Bhakta Atyanta Hitaushadham means it causes the highest welfare. Sixth, Bhavabhaya Pradhamsanaikaushadham means destroys the fears of material existence. Seventh, Shreyaha Praptika Raushadham means all auspiciousness is caused by drinking this medicine of Krishna Katha. Therefore, Pibamana, drink this nectar of Krishna Katha. Gopis are saying, Shravana Mangalam. When you hear Krishna Katha, let's go back to Tava Kathamritam. Tava Kathamritam Tatta Jivanam Kavidhireditam Kalmashapaham Shravana Mangalam Srimadatam Bhuvigridanti Bhuridajana. So we discussed about Kalmashapaham, right? Shravana Mangalam. Shravana Mangala means greatest auspiciousness is created by hearing Krishna Katha. Krishna Kathamritam creates greatest auspiciousness. We already discussed in the other shloka. But yesterday we specifically discussed how Krishna Katha creates auspiciousness in two ways. Anyone remembers? Children? Krishna, Other Krishna, two Krishnas, Haridas. Keli Manjari. Yes, Prabhu. Dasaradas Prabhu.
Tells us about Krishna Prema. It makes Krishna Prema attainable and attractive.
Attainable and
Attractive.
attractive and attainable. Correct. So, when you hear Krishna Katha, the goal of Krishna Prema becomes very attractive to you. And not just attractive, it becomes attainable also. Krishna Katha advertises the goal of Krishna Prema so much. The more you discuss Krishna Katha, pure Hari Katha, direct Krishna Katha, that Krishna Kathamritam will make the goal of Krishna Prema very attractive. Oh, Krishna is so wonderful. Let me get attracted to this person. So Sukadeva Goswami heard the glories of Krishna. Sukadeva Goswami was wandering in the forests. He left home. As soon as he took birth, he just left home and then he's wandering in the forest, and our dear Vyasdev is running behind Sukadeva Goswami. My dear son, please come back. Please come back. Today is your birthday. We have to celebrate your birthday. Please come back. But he's not coming. No birthday celebration. I am an impersonalist. I am caught up in Brahman. Let me just move around. He's going. And Vyasdev is calling him, my dear son, please come back. And Sukadeva Goswami is not responding. Only trees are responding. Yam pravrajantamanupeta krityam dvaipayano virahakatara ajuhava putreti tanmayataya taravobhineduh tam sarvabhuta hridayam munimanatosmi. Only taravo abhineduh, only the trees are producing some resound. But Sukadeva Goswami is not speaking anything. But Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says, it is Sukadeva Goswami who is responding to Vyasdev's call through the trees. Tam sarva bhuta hridayam munimanatosmi. Sukadeva Goswami has the ability to enter into the hearts of all living beings, including the trees, and make them respond to the call of Vyasdev. Vyasdev is calling Sukadeva Goswami. Sukadeva Goswami is not speaking. Trees are speaking. And the trees are basically speaking what Sukadeva Goswami wanted them to speak. That's the whole point. But anyways, Sukadeva Goswami was wandering in the forest. Then Vyasdev, you know what he did? He collected some important shlokas, some nectarian shlokas from Srimad Bhagavatam. Gave his disciples. Go and speak these shlokas, recite these shlokas in front of my son. He must be there somewhere wandering in the forest. Then all these disciples ran into the forest, started singing all these songs. Varha pidam natavarapapuhu karnayor karadikaram bibhradva sahakanaka kapisham vaijayantim chamalam randhran venuaradhara sudhaya purayan gopavrindair vrindaranyam swapadaramanam pravishad gita kirti. Ahobakiyam stanakalakutam jighamsaya payayadapyasadhvi lebhegatim dhatruchitam tatonyam kamvadayalum sharanam rajema. Like that, they are describing the beauty of Krishna, compassionate quality of Krishna. And after hearing all these most attractive transcendental features of Krishna's personality, Sukadeva Goswami ran towards these disciples and said, where are these shlokas written? Tell me who wrote these shlokas. Are there more shlokas like this? They said, there are 18,000 shlokas. And your father is the author. Come, we'll take you there. Then Sukadeva Goswami came and sat in the class of Vyasdev. He heard entire Srimad Bhagavatam. We often see that picture where Sukadeva Goswami is speaking Bhagavatam and Vyasdev is sitting in the audience and hearing. But before this scene, the opposite happened. Vyasdev is sitting on Vyasasan and Sukadeva Goswami sat in front and he started speaking. Vyasdev is speaking Bhagavatam and Sukadeva Goswami was hearing Bhagavatam. You see, that's how Bhagavatam began. After writing Bhagavatam, Vyasdev taught that Bhagavatam to Sukadeva Goswami. Then, being empowered by Vyasdev, Sukadeva Goswami spoke Bhagavatam and Vyasdev sat in the audience and he started hearing as if he is hearing for the first time. Tam sarva bhuta hridayam munimanatosmi. And after that, our Sutta Goswami also says that Gurum Munina. Sukadeva Goswami became the guru of his guru. Vyasamuni and Narada Muni, his guru and his Paramaguru, are sitting in the audience and they are hearing Srimad Bhagavatam from Sukadeva Goswami as if they are hearing for the first time. That's how much Krishna empowered Srimad Bhagavatam, empowered Sukadeva Goswami to speak. And whatever comes from Sukadeva Goswami's mouth is pure nectar. That is Tava Kathamritam. Oh, the photo is here only. Sukadeva Goswami speaking Srimad Bhagavatam. That is Tava Kathamritam. And, once Narada Muni met Krishna in Dwarka. Narada Muni went to Dwarka to do a podcast with Krishna. And in that podcast, Narada Muni hardly had a question. But Krishna started speaking so many things. Primarily about the gopis. He was glorifying the gopis of Vrindavan. Of all my devotees, Vrajavasis are the foremost devotees. They are my dearest devotees. My life is meant for them. And these Vrajavasis, they have given up everything for my sake. And especially amongst the Vrajavasis, the gopis are very dear to me. They have given up everything for my sake. Pati sutanvayad bharataru bandhava ativilanghyate achyutagataha gati vidastavo gita mohita kitavayoshitaha kastyaje nishi. So the gopis have abandoned everything for my sake. They are the topmost devotees of Krishna. Krishna himself claims. And my interactions with the gopis, my pastimes with the Vrajavasis cannot be understood by common people, cannot be described sufficiently by common people. But there is only one empowered speaker who will be able to sufficiently glorify my pastimes with the gopis, my pastimes with the Vrajavasis. You know who is that? Sukadeva Goswami. Before even Sukadeva Goswami spoke Srimad Bhagavatam, Lord Krishna already predicted that Sukadeva Goswami will be the empowered speaker who can speak the Vrajalilas. No one else can. So, Sukadeva Goswami is speaking now. He became absorbed in the mood of the gopis and he is singing the songs sung by the gopis. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam. Now you see, we discussed in all the cantos of Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th canto is considered the cream. In the 10th canto, the most exalted section is the Rasa Panchadhyaya. Chapter number 29 to 33. Five chapters. In these 5 chapters, the middlemost chapter is Gopi Geet, 31st chapter. There are 19 shlokas, and in these 19 shlokas, the middle shloka, 9th shloka is speaking this. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam. Tavi bhiriditam kalmashapaham. How important this shloka is. And it is this shloka that brought complete mercy of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu upon Pratapardra Maharaj. Pratapardra Maharaj has done so much seva. Pratapardra Maharaj has arranged this Gambhira Kashi Mishra's home for the residence of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, isn't it? And Pratapardra Maharaj would arrange accommodation and prasadam for all the Navadvipasis who come from Navadvip to Jagannath Puri every year for 4 months. And Pratapardha Maharaj made all arrangements for Gundicha Marjan and Rath Yatra. So many things Pratapardha Maharaj has done, but 2 things really caught Mahaprabhu's attention of all these services. Number 1, the brooming that Pratapardha Maharaj has done in front of Jagannath's Rath. Jhadu. The Jhadu Seva. The brooming Seva he has done really impressed Lord Chaitanya. Second, Gopi Geet, Tava Kathamritam. Right? So what does it mean? We should be absorbed in Krishna Katha and we should be humble in our mood. We should be so humble that we should not hesitate to do any menial services. So that humility and Krishna Katha in Pratapardra Maharaj completely captivated the heart of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and Mahaprabhu went and embraced him. Embraced Pratapardra Maharaj. That's the importance of getting absorbed in Krishna Katha and this beautiful shloka, and also maintaining a humble attitude and performing menial services to the Lord and the Vaishnavas. Right? So, next line, next word, Shravana Mangalam. Shravana means to hear. Mangala means auspiciousness. So Krishna Katha causes great auspiciousness. We discussed it, right? It will make the goal of Krishna Prema attractive and attainable. Then Srimadatam Bhavigranantiye Bhurida Janaha. Whoever is broadcasting this glories of Krishna Katha everywhere, he is Bhurida. He is Bhurida. He is the most magnanimous personality. And who are the two types of Bhuridas? One who actually speaks, one who facilitates. Okay. Now, this seems to be glorification of Krishna Katha. But the gopis have a hidden meaning to all these shlokas, all these words. They say, Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam. Tava katha mritam. One who hears your Krishna Katha will die. Right? Tava katha mritam. Don't take it literally. Eh? Gopis can say it. Whatever I spoke so far, that is for you. That's for us. But this is just an additional insight for you. Don't take it literally. Gopis can say it, but we cannot say it. Out of their intense separation, these gopis are saying that one who hears about you will only die. Oh Krishna. Hearing Krishna Katha means it's death only. Tava kathamritam tapta jivanam. Tapta means scorching, suffering. Jivanam. People will only struggle and attain distress in their life by hearing your Katha. Kavi bhiriditam. Only Kavis will glorify. Nothing practical there. Only poets will just imagine something and write something. It's only meant for Kavis, not for others. Kavi bhiriditam. Kalmashapaham. They say something about Kalmashapaham. Then Shravana Mangalam Srimadatam. You see, only wealthy people, they organize big katha programs just to expand their glories, just to present some big propaganda or present themselves as so great. They present like that. Shravana Mangalam Srimadatam. It's only for wealthy people to organize Bhagavad Saptas, not for common people. It will only trouble them. Then Bhuvigridantiye Bhurida Janaha. Bhuvigrinantiye Bhurida. Bhurida. One who hears will die, right? Bhuri means so many. Da means so many people will die. So your Krishna Katha can destroy so many people in one go. That's the power of your Krishna Katha. It's like mass massacre done by Krishna Katha. Who hears will die. So in that way they are kind of criticizing Krishna. Hidden, the criticism is hidden in this praise. Okay, this is about Shravana Mangalam. Don't take this meaning literally. Okay, you forget also, no problem. The previous meaning that we discussed yesterday and today, that you remember forever. So we spoke about Shravana Mangalam so much. Now let's discuss about Dhyana Mangalam. Dhyana Mangalam. Let's go to the next sloka. Prahasitam priya priya. Prahasitam priya prema vikshanam. Prahasitam priya prema vikshanam. Prahasitam priya prema vikshanam. Prahasitam priya prema vikshanam. Viharanam chate dhyana mangalam. Viharanam chate dhyana mangalam. Rahasi samvido ya hridi sprusha. Rahasi samvido Rahasi samvido ya hridi sprusha. Rahasi samvido ya hridi sprusha. Kuhatalo manaha kshobhayanti. Kuhatalo manaha kshobhayanti. कुहकनो मना क्षोभयन्ति They're saying Prahasitam Priya Prema Vikshanam. Prahasitam means your sweet enchanting smile. Krishna, your smile is so enchanting. Oh Priya, oh beloved Lord, Prahasitam, when we remember your smile, that creates auspiciousness in our minds. Prahasitam Priya Prema Vikshanam. Vikshana means glances. Prema Vikshana means loving glances. Your sweet smiles and loving glances. We are remembering. The third is Viharanam Chete. Viharana means Krishna's movements in the forests of Vrindavan and his whole Vihar. Is Vrindavan a Vihari, right? He does Vihar so much. He wanders here and there. He strolls in Vrindavan. He runs in Vrindavan. He walks in Vrindavan. He jumps in Vrindavan. He moves around with the cows and calves and gopas and gopis in Vrindavan. All that is Dhyana Mangalam. Dhyana means meditation. Mangala means auspiciousness. When we meditate on Krishna's movements, when we meditate on Krishna's smiles, when we meditate on Krishna's glances, that creates great auspiciousness. Clear? Prahasitam Priya Prema Vikshanam Viharanam Chate Dhyana Mangalam. Dhyana Mangalam. We saw Shravana Mangalam. Next is Dhyana Mangalam. So they spoke Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam. So in the previous shloka, Shravanam and Kirtanam are covered. In this shloka, Smaranam is being covered. Right? Have you noticed? Tava Kathamritam Tapta Jivanam Kavi Bhiriditam Kava Kalmasham. Kavi Bhiriditam means Kavi also speak. So Kirtanam is covered. Right? Shravana Mangalam. Shravanam is also covered. Shravanam Kirtanam are covered there. But this is Dhyana, Smaranam. Smaranam is being covered here. Don't ask me all nine processes of bhakti there. These are just an observation. So, Prahasitam, what is the power of Krishna's enchanting smile? You see, in the first canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, Kunti Mata offered elaborate prayers to Krishna, isn't it? So many prayers, from 18th shloka of 8th chapter all the way to 43rd shloka. How many? 43 means 17. 23 minus 17. How much is that? 26? 26 prayers offered by Kunti Mata. You know what is Krishna's response? Smile. That's all. All Krishna did is he just smiled. That's all. He didn't speak 26 more shlokas. He just smiled. Done. And she's happy with that smile. And Brahma, he offered so many prayers in the third canto, in the beginning of creation. What did Krishna do? He smiled. And all the elemental devatas, the personified elements of material nature, they offered so many prayers in the third canto. And Lord Garbhodaka Sai Vishnu, Mahavishnu just smiled. So smile is the right way of reciprocation, or smile is one of the foremost ways in which Krishna reciprocates with our service, with our prayers. The smile represents Krishna's pleasure. I am very pleased with you. And a devotee offers prayers or renders services and stretches himself so much only to see smile on Krishna's face. What is our goal? To see smile on Krishna's face. To make him happy. That's our goal. Samsiddhir haritoshanam. It's the goal of all our devotional activities. Just to see smile, a broad or mild, loving, satisfactory smile on Krishna's face. That's the purpose of all our services. Samsiddhir haritoshanam. Let Krishna be happy with our service. You know, when you see Krishna happy, when you see Krishna smiling so happily, you know what is the effect of that smile? Hasam hare ravanata khila loka tivra shoka shrusagara visoshadamatyudaram sammohanaya rachitam nijamaya yasya bhrumandalam nikrute makaradhvajasya. Hasam harer avanata akhila loka tivra shoka ashru sagara visoshanavatudara. Krishna's smile is so benevolent. Ati udara means most benevolent smile of Krishna. Hasam Harer is Ati Udaram. Lord Hari's Hasa is Ati Udara. Extremely benevolent smile of Krishna. What is the effect of that smile? The conditioned soul in this material world, while struggling through so many material miseries, has created an ocean of tears. He's crying and crying and crying profusely and created an ocean of tears. When you see the enchanting smile of Krishna, when you see the benevolent smile of Krishna, that ocean of tears will be dried up within a moment. That's the effect of Krishna's smile. Hasam Hare Ravanata Khilaloka Tivra Shokashru Sagara Visoshanam Ati Udaram. So the gopis are saying, Dhyana Mangalam, O Krishna, Prahasitam Priya, meditating on your smile is great auspiciousness for us. Prahasitam Priya is Dhyana Mangalam. Then second, Prema Vikshanam. What are the three things that they need to meditate on? First is smile. Second is glances. Third is movements. His vihar, his pastimes. Right? So second is Prema Vikshanam. Krishna, your glances are filled with abundant grace. You can go to third canto of Bhagavatam, 28th chapter, Kapiladev's teachings to Mother Devahuti. There is a beautiful episode on Dharana and Dhyana. It may be a part of Ashtanga Yoga, but that episode, that section is very much relevant for Bhakti Yogis also, where you meditate on Krishna's feet, what will happen? Meditate on Krishna's smile, what happens? Meditate on Krishna's glances, what will happen? All that is very nicely, beautifully described. Krishna's smile is described, Krishna's glances are described. And oftentimes, Krishna's smiles and glances are together. They come together. They are described together. Krishna lovingly glanced while smiling at us. That smile and loving glances are inseparable. And the glances are filled with abundant grace that will give us so much of reassurance, hope, encouragement. When you look at Krishna, when you come in front of Radha Vrajachandra and look at Krishna, you know what's happening there. It's not that you are seeing him. He is seeing you also. In fact, you are showing yourself to him. You are exposing yourself to the loving glances of Krishna. That's what is happening when you are standing in front of them. And when Krishna's loving glances fall upon you, you know what happens? Three things happen. Three things. When Krishna glances upon you, or when you expose yourself to Krishna's loving, benevolent glances, those glances will create spiritual desires, maintain spiritual desires, and fulfill spiritual desires. Creation, maintenance, and fulfillment of spiritual desires is possible by exposing ourselves to the loving glances of Krishna. Is it clear? Yes, what are the three effects of exposing ourselves to Krishna's loving glances?
Maintenance and fulfillment of spiritual desires.
Creation, maintenance, and fulfillment of spiritual desires. Because in this material world, lot of material desires are being created. Lot of hankerings, longings to fulfill our material ambitions. But all that is gone when you look at Krishna. Krishna's glances have that power. Therefore, they are saying Dhyana Mangalam. And what to speak of Vihara of Krishna? When Krishna wanders in the forests, my God. Yesterday we discussed Trinacharanugam Sriniketanam Fanibhanarpitam Te Padambujam. So, the gopis are saying that Krishna, whenever we think of your pastimes, your vihar, your movements in the forests of Vrindavan, that creates great auspiciousness. Because we are suffering in separation from you, we are meditating on your smiles and glances and your pastimes, your movements. That's all we can do. What else can we do? You are not coming and giving us darshan. They are kind of complaining against Krishna. Rahasi samvido ya hridisprisha. Rahasi samvido. So far they meditated on three things. What are the three things?
Smile of
Smiles, glances, and movements. Now, fourth thing is samvad. Samvad means conversations. That too private conversations. Rahasi samvido, not normal samvido. Rahasi means in secluded places when Krishna secretly meets the gopis, he discusses some things and they are meditating on them. Rahasi samvido ya hridisprisha. All those personal conversations we had with you, hridisprisha, they touch our hearts. And we are surviving by meditating on them. Kuhakano manaha kshobhayantihi. Oh Lord, oh Krishna, kshobhayantihi. Our heart is really tormented by remembering all of them. Sometimes, in separation from the Lord, remembrance of the Lord will give some solace. But when the love crosses certain limits, that remembrance will kill. They are saying this. I'm not saying this. I don't have any experience. Right? So the more you remember your beloved, when the love is very intense, the more it troubles us. You can't sleep. You can't function well. You can't speak properly. You're a little deranged. You're a little disoriented because all the memories of his smiles and his glances and his movements and his conversations are overwhelming you. You can't function properly. Oh Lord, please take away this remembrance so that I can function normally. But your remembrances are like really overwhelming me. I'm unable to do anything. But they can't relinquish those remembrances also. Clear? So bliss and agitation, both. There's a bliss, it is dhyana mangalam, but there's agitation, kuhaka. Kuhaka no manaha kshobhayantihi. It's causing kshobha in our heart. But we have a lot of lobha to get it. Next, 11th sloka. Is it clear? 10th sloka is clear? No, they are expressing their anguish. Chalasi yadvraja charayan pashun. Chalasi yadvraja charayan pashun. Dalina sundaram nathate padam. Nalina sundaram nathate padam. Shilatrinankurai sidatitina. Kalilatamanaha kantagacchati. Kalilatamanaha kantagacchati. This is about morning. Next slok is about evening. I said right sometime back, yesterday I think. The gopis get to see Krishna only when Krishna is entering the forest in the morning and coming back from the forest in the evening. That's the only two darshan timings for them. But throughout the day, gopas get darshan of Krishna. From evening till next morning, Yashoda Mata, Ananda Maharaj and all the house servants of Ananda Maharaj, they get darshan of Krishna. But the gopis, they come out of their homes and as Krishna is entering the forest and Krishna is coming back from the forest, they just shower some sidelong glances. Krishna is also showering some sidelong glances. That's the only interaction they had. Of course, some younger gopis, they go to Mother Yashoda's home. And they have some kind of, what is that, pretext. They feel that I have some work in Yashoda Mata's home. They tell this in their homes. They go to Yashoda Mata's home. The only work is to see Krishna, no other work. They have no other work, just to see Krishna they go. And because anyways these young girls came, Yashoda Mata would say, okay, make Aarti plate ready for Krishna. Make that Purna Kumbha ready for Krishna. Yashoda Mata is dressing Krishna, bathing Krishna, decorating Krishna, putting peacock feather on Krishna's turban, and making Krishna and Balaram sit on a nice throne, and she would take pumpkin and she does all this, Arti, they do, right? For Dishti and all, she does. And she will take garland and place on Krishna's neck, and she would put all this tiger nail and all kinds of things for Krishna's protection. She would call some old Brahmana ladies to chant some mantras and do some rituals for Krishna's protection, because my son, even without wearing shoes, is entering the forest. He will come only in the evening, which is like 10 yugas for me. So I need to do all kinds of rituals for the protection of my son. So she would make all these young girls, the younger gopis, Madhurya gopis, make all preparations for the Aarti of Krishna and other rituals. And Krishna is very eager to go to the forest. He already blew his buffalo horn. All the Gopa boys would come from their homes, whether the Gopa is fully dressed or half dressed, he'll just run. As soon as the Gopas hear Krishna's buffalo horn, whatever the Gopas are doing, they abandon it and they run. Right? And they're eating, they leave in the middle and they come. They run to Krishna along with their cows and calves and buffaloes and everybody. So, and all these gopis, younger gopis, Madhurya gopis, they make preparations for Krishna's departure, but they had to control their emotions. They're about to shed tears, they're on the verge of shedding tears, but because it will create inauspiciousness for Krishna to when somebody cries when Krishna is leaving to the forest, they control. They're feeling separation from Krishna, but somehow, because Yashoda is engaging them in all kinds of rituals, they make all preparations, controlling their emotions. That's what they do. And what happens in the evening, I'll discuss later, but let's focus on this. When Krishna is entering the forest, Yashoda Mata, all the elderly gopis and the younger gopis, they are feeling so much of anxiety for Krishna. They say, Chalasi yadvraja charayan pashun nalina sundaram nathate padam. Chalasi yadvrajad, oh Krishna, when you walk into the forest in the morning, charayan pashun, to take the cows for grazing into the forest, to tend the cows throughout the day. Nalina sundaram, oh Sundara, oh most beautiful, handsome person. Natha, oh our dear master, te padam, we meditate on your lotus feet. As soon as we think of your feet, we become so anxious about those feet. Your feet are so tender, so soft, that you are walking barefoot in the forests of Vrindavan. Shila trunankurayir sidati tinaha. Shila means small stones. Trina means some sharp blades of grass. Ankurai means newly grown sprouts, which may be sharp sometimes. Shila trina ankuraihi sidati tinaha. These sharp stones and pebbles and grasses may pierce your tender butter soft feet. Just the thought of your feet getting affected like that will throw us into an ocean of anxiety, Krishna. Sidati tinaha. Kalilata manaha kanta gacchati. Kalilata manaha means there is churning in our minds. Our hearts are being churned with anxiety. We are unable to contain this anxiety. Krishna, you only create pain by going into the forest every day in the morning. You leave us in great pain. First is pain of separation, second pain of anxiety, thinking of your tender lotus feet. Same anxiety when Krishna entered Vrindaranya, all the gopis are feeling this anxiety, but when Lord Ramachandra entered into Dandakaranya, Ayodhya Vaisyas also felt that anxiety. Ram's feet are so soft, so tender that even if Sita Devi touches those feet with her fingers, Ram's feet will turn reddish. And Ram is walking barefoot in Dandakaranya. Thinking that Ram is walking in Dandakaranya, Dandaka forest, all the Ayodhya are fainting in anxiety. That's the mood of the devotees. they care for the feet of the Lord so much. They're attached to the feet of the Lord so much. Gurvarte tyakta rajyo vyacharadanvanam padmapabhyam priyaya. Let's open that. I think it is in 9th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, 10th chapter, 4th shloka. This is Ekashloki Ramayana. Within one shloka, Sukadeva Goswami covers entire Ramayana. What I said just now, that 9 and 4. What I said just now, that Lakshmi or Sita Devi's touch would make the feet of Lord Ramachandra reddish. That's mentioned in this shloka only. Gurvarte tyakta rajyo vyacharadanvanam padmapadbhyam priyaya. Gurvarte tyakta rajyo vyacharadanvanam padmapadbhyam priyaya. पाणिस्पर्शाक्षमाभ्याम मृजितपथरुजो यो हरीन्द्राणुजाभ्याम वैरूप्यात् शूर्पणख्या प्रियविरहरुषारोपितभ्रूविजृम्भ त्रस्ताद्भिर्बद्धसेतु खलदवदहनः कोशलेन्द्रोऽवतान्नः. How many of you know this shloka? Only one. Maithili, you know all shlokas, I think. Gurvarte tyakta rajyo vyacharadanvanam padmapadbhyam priyaya. So this Lord Ramachandra, Gurvarte, for the sake of upholding the word or promise given by his guru, his superior, Dasharatha Maharaj, what was he doing? Vyacharadanuvan, he is wandering in the forests. Padma Padbhyam, with his divine lotus feet. What is the nature of those lotus feet? Priyayaha, Priya refers to Sita Devi. Pani Sparshakshamabhyam, Pani means Sita Devi's hands. Sparsha means touch of Sita Devi's hands. Akshama means incapable. The feet of Lord Ramachandra are so delicate that they are incapable of bearing the touch of the soft hands of Sita Devi's feet. Sita Devi. And they become reddish. Sita Devi touches Ram's feet like this, they become reddish. Panisparshakshamabhyam Mrjita patharujo yo harindranujabhyam. We'll not get into Ramayana now. But the point is, remembering that Lord Ramachandra is walking barefoot in the forest of Dandaka, all the Ayodhyavasis are fainting in anxiety. Similarly, thinking that Krishna is walking barefoot in the forests of Vrindavan, the gopis are fainting in anxiety. That's what they said in the previous shloka. Gurvarte tyakta rajyo vyacharadanvanam padmapadbhyam priyaya panisparshakshamabhyam mrjita patharujo yo harindranujabhyam vairupyat surpanakhya priyaviraharusharopita bhruvijrumbha trastadbhirbadha setu khaladavadahanah koshalendrovatannah. Now the gopis are saying, Chalasi yadvraja charayan pashu lalina sundaram nathate padam shilatrinam turai sidati tuma kalilatam manah kantagacchati kalilatam manah. Clear? This is morning scene. Now let's talk about the evening scene. Next. Dina parikshaye nila kuntalai दीन परीक्षये नीलकुन्तलैर् वनरुहननं बिभ्रदावृतम् वनरुहननं बिभ्रदावृतम् घनरजस्वलं दर्शयन्मुहुर् मनसि न स्मरन् वीरयच्छसि दिनपरीक्षये नीलकुन्तलैर् Dinaparikshaye. At the end of the day, in the evening time, when Krishna comes back, all these gopis come out of their homes and they look at Krishna. Actually, in the late evening time, not late evening, early evening or late afternoon, all these gopis go to Mother Yashoda. Whole day they are discussing about Krishna. And now they are unable to bear that separation anymore. They go to Mother Yashoda's home. They sing Venu Gita privately in their small groups throughout the day. But when they have to sing Yugala Gita, they go to Mother Yashoda. So some of these verses of Yugala Gita are recited in front of Mother Yashoda also. Some of the younger gopis. So they go to Mother Yashoda and they say, Yashoda Mata, do you know what Krishna is doing now? Do you know what Krishna is up to now? Do you know the effect of Krishna's flute on all the residents of Vrindavan? Do you know that? And they keep on describing. And Yashoda Mata also, yes, thank you so much for coming here and describing my little son's pastimes. I am also feeling very much separation from my son. When will he come back? When will the sun set? Why sun is taking so much time to set today? She is anxious. And the gopis are trying to support her, and they are feeling their own private ecstasies in Madhurya Bhav, and Yashoda Mata is feeling her ecstasies in Vatsalya Bhav, and both these categories of gopis come and then they express their feelings of love and separation for Krishna in a generic way in front of each other. Then Yashoda Mata says that, oh gopis, I am unable to bear separation from Krishna anymore. Can you please go on the terrace and see if Krishna is coming any closer to the home? All these little gopis, younger ones, they run on the terrace and they stand on the terrace. One gopi says, Yashoda Mata, Krishna is nowhere to be seen. I can't see him anywhere. Then Yashoda says, oh really? I think it takes more time. And they will come back. The gopi will come down and they again discuss a little bit about Krishna. And after some time Yashoda says, please go up and see. Where has Krishna come? Then again this gopi goes up. And says, Yashoda Mata, nowhere to be seen. I think Krishna will take some more time. Today is getting delayed. I'm also anxious. And this little gopi comes down. Then after some time, again she is sent up to the terrace. Then this gopi says, Krishna, Yashoda Mata, I can hear faintly Krishna's flute sound. Probably Krishna is very near. Oh, I can see so much of dust raised by the cows. Looks like the cows are kept in front of Krishna and they're coming closer, and Krishna must be playing flute behind the cows, and he is approaching soon, Nanda Bhavan. Then immediately Yashoda Mata tells other little gopis, Madhurya gopis, go and make arti plate. And all these gopis go and make some arti plate for Krishna, not like reverential arti, it's a loving arti done by a mother to a son, just to remove the drishti. And then this gopi who went upstairs, she continues to make her announcement, constant commentary she is giving. Yashoda Mata, Krishna has come to that street, this street, came up to the home of that gopi, this gopi, he's coming, oh, he's almost at the Nanda Bhavan, at the gate. Then Yashoda Mata, oh, arti plate ready? Okay, ready at the entrance to receive Krishna with arti plate. And Krishna comes with extended arms to embrace Yashoda Mata. Yashoda Mata doesn't give embrace immediately. First Arti, then embrace. Right? She does Arti to Krishna with so much of enthusiasm, so much love and affection. And also to Balram, she shows that lamp to every limb of Krishna's body from top to bottom to remove any drishti. Same thing she does to Balaram also. Both mothers, Rohini Mata and Yashoda Mata, they come and receive Krishna and Balaram like that, and they keep Arti plates next. And Yashoda Mata tightly embraces Krishna. She feels, where should I keep you, Krishna? Should I keep you on my chest forever? Or should I keep you in my heart forever? Or should I take you back into my womb and keep you there to protect you from all kinds of evil eyes and all demons or others? So she is so possessive about Krishna. She has such a deep sense of ownership about Krishna that she says, he is my property. I cannot leave this property anywhere. Although Krishna is standing right in front of her, Yashoda Mata feels so much separation from Krishna that no, I need to take him inside me. To that degree, she loves Krishna. Motherly love, Vatsalya Prema. So Krishna is taken inside, and all the gopis, they make their arrangements for. Okay, anyways, many other pastimes are there, but the gopis now in this sloka, their anxiety is Dina parikshaye nila kuntalai. Oh Krishna, Dina parikshaye, at the end of the day, when you're coming back, your nila kuntala, your curly locks of black hair circling your face, that always enhance the beauty of your face, they became dusty, they became dirty. So Krishna's face is like having curly locks of hair. And Yashoda Mata is constantly relishing that face and kissing the cheeks of Damodar. You know that shloka, right? Damodar Ashtakam. Varam deva moksham na mokshavadhinga na chanyam vrineham vareshadatiha idam teva purnatha gopalabhalam Sada Vedanasya Virastam Kimanye Idam Te Mukham Hojamatyanta Nilay Vritam Kuntalai Snigdhartaisya Gopya Mohoscham Litam Bimbartadharane Vanasya Virastam Lakshanabhane. We went into Kartik month. So, here in the second shloka, Idam te mukham bhojam atyanta nilair. Krishna, your face is bluish, atyanta nilair. Vritam kuntalai snigdha raktaischa gopya. Vritam kuntalaihi, that beautiful bluish face is framed by, is circled by kuntalaihi, curly locks of hair. Snigdha, very soft, very glossy. Not matte finishing, glossy finishing. Right? Vritam kuntalai snigdha raktaischa gopya. And that bluish face became little reddish. Krishna's cheeks are slightly reddish. And on top of it, Mother Yashoda is kissing those cheeks and making them even more reddish. And sometimes they do like this, right? But the kids, that's what Krishna's cheeks are reddish. Bluish face with a reddish tinge. Ritam kuntalai snigdha raktaischa gopya mohoscham bitam bimba raktadharam me manasya virasta balam lakshalabhai. So now that Nila Kuntalai, which are nicely combed, nicely encircling Krishna's face always, they became dirty, they became dusty. Still he's beautiful, of course, right? So all the dust raised by the cow's hoofs, they went on Krishna's face, they went on Krishna's hairs. It became a little dusty now. Now Krishna has to take a bath. Vanaruhananam bibhradavritam. They say, Dinaparikshaye Nilakuntale, oh Krishna, your face is Vanaruhananam. Vanaruha means flowers that appeared in Vana, means forest flowers. Vanaruhananam, your face is like a freshly blossomed forest flower, and that is encircled by Neelakuntalair. That dust is covering that face. Dust is covering those Neelakuntala. Bibhradavrutam is completely covered with dust. Ghana Rajaswala, this is the Ghana Rajaswala. Ghana means thick. Rajaswala means, Rajas means not just passion. Rajas means dust particles. Ghana Rajaswala means this thick layer of dirt, dust is covering your face, covering your curly locks of hair. And Darshayan Muhur, and we want to see that face repeatedly. Still there is a blurred vision because you look little dirty, but you look beautiful, but still that's blocking our vision. And we are unable to see that face again and again because of our own womanly shyness, because of our own social restrictions, because of constant vigilance of elders. We are unable to see that. Even if you come back from the forest, you will only keep us in the pain of separation. We experience separation not only when you leave us, we experience separation when you come back also. Ghana Rajaswalam Darshayan Muhu Manasina Smaran Virayachasi. We are remembering that face of yours. So, okay, that's about 12th sloka. The 13th. What's the time now? Time? Pranata Kamadam Padmajarchitam Pranata Kamadam Padmajarchitam Dharani Mandalam Dhyayamapadi Dharani Mandalam Dhyayamapadi Charana Pankajam Shantamam Chate Ramananastane Swarpayadhi Pranata Kamadam Padmajarchitam Pranata Kamadam. Pranata means one who offers pranams, offers dandavats. Kamadam means that which fulfills the desires. When you surrender to the lotus feet of Krishna, when you offer obeisances to the lotus feet of Krishna, those lotus feet will fulfill all your desires. Pranata Kamadam Padmajarchitam. Padmaja. Who is Padmaja? Padma is lotus. Who is Padmaja? Lakshmi, Radharani, and Brahma. Brahma appeared in the lotus that sprouted from the navel of Garbhodaka Vishnu. And here the gopis are saying that Padmaja Architam, even Brahma also offers obeisances to your lotus feet. He does archan of your lotus feet. Pranata Kamadam Padmajarchitam. Oh Krishna, your feet are worshipped even by the creator of the entire universe, Brahma also. The Dwarkavasis say, Natasmate Natha Sadangri Pankajam Virincha Vairincha Surendra Vanditam Parayanam Kshemamihe Chatam Param Nayatra Kalaha Prabhave Para Prabho. They say, Natasmate Natha Sadangri Pankajam. O Lord, let us offer obeisances unto your lotus feet forever, always. Because those feet are worshipped by Virinchi, Brahma. Vairinchi, Brahma's sons. Who are Brahma's sons? It may be four Kumaras, Shiva, Narada Muni, all of them. Virincha, Vairincha, Surendra, even the king of all the devatas, Indra, also worships. Virincha, Vairincha, Surendra Vanditam. Parayanam kshema vihechatam param nayatra kalaha prabhavet parah prabho. Whoever desires their own welfare in this world must take shelter of your lotus feet. No other way. That's what the Dwarakavasis said. Here also they are saying, even Brahma worships your lotus feet. And those lotus feet are the life and soul of all of us, all the gopis. In fact, Krishna is also wondering, what is there in my lotus feet so much that my devotees are always obsessed with this lotus feet, lotus feet, lotus feet, lotus feet. क्या है अंदर क्या है? The gopis, the devotees are like makarandaliham satam. They are bumblebees, honeybees, constantly hovering over the lotus of my feet. My feet are like lotuses, they are like bees. They are constantly at my lotus feet. What is there? Krishna became intrigued. You know what he did? He took the form of an infant baby, a small infant baby, and started sucking his own toe to understand the taste of his lotus feet. He's called Vatapatra Shai. Right? So, when Krishna did that, he thought, no, I think I'm not still getting the taste. Just by tasting, putting my toe in my mouth, I will not experience the taste or the bliss of my devotees. I should actually become my devotee. I should adopt the mood of a devotee. That's how he became Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Right? So he became Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, accepting the mood of the supreme devotee of Krishna. Radha Bhavadyuti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikriter Hladini Shaktirasmat Ekatmanav api bhuvi pura deha bhedo gatau tau Chaitanyaksham prakata madhuna tadvayam chaikyamaptam Radha Bhavadyuti Suvalitam Naumi Krishna Swarupam. Krishna accepted the duty of Radharani and Bhava of Radharani and became Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. For what? Just to taste the nectar of his own lotus feet, or just to relish the joy experienced by his devotees who serve his lotus feet. And the gopis are glorifying the lotus feet. Pranata kamadam padvajarchitam dharani mandanam yamapati Chantanam Chate Ramanastare Dharani Mandanam. Mandanam means decoration. The real ornament of this dharani, this earth, is the lotus footprints of Krishna. Vrindavanam sakhi bhuva vitanoti kirtim yaddevaki sutapadam bhujalabdha lakshmi. The real glory of Vrindavan is that this Vrindavan land has obtained the lotus footprints of Krishna. Yet Devaki Sutapadambuja Labdha Lakshmi. The real Lakshmi, the real opulence of Vrindavan is the footprints of Krishna. And when Krishna walks barefoot, no Gopa, no Gopi, no cow, no calf, no monkey, no peacock would disturb those footprints. And how many calves are there? Asankhya. Asankhya calves are there in Vrindavan. You know what is Asankhya? Countless is one, but there is a calculation also given. 1 followed by 17 zeros. 17 zeros, 10 power 17. How much is that? I was told 100 quadrillion. Those many calves are there in Vrindavan, which is measured to be some 32 square miles. So it's inconceivable how Krishna can fit those many calves. If calves are this many, how many cows are there? If 10 power 17, 1 followed by 17 zeros, if 100 quadrillion calves are there accompanying Krishna and the Gopas every day into the forests, and Krishna's footprints are intact, by the way. If so much crowd is there, there will be stampede, People may press each other, they will be little crowded. There's no traffic jam in Vrindavan. No traffic jam. And not just no traffic jam, Krishna's footprints are untouched. When Krishna walks, none of these asankhya calves, none of these 100 quadrillion calves will stamp on Krishna's footprints. They are left alone. They walk on this side or that side or front or back, but they don't touch the footprints. Inconceivable. And 32 square miles. Right? So that is the inconceivable potency of Krishna. Asankhya. We can't fathom. So Dharani Mandalam, the real ornament of Mother Earth is Krishna's lotus footprints. Sanchintayed Bhagavatascharanarvindam Vajrankusadhaja Saro Aruhalanchanadhyam Uttunga Rakta Vilasan Nakhachakravala Jyotsna Bhirahata Mahad Hridayandhakaram. When you meditate on the lotus feet of Krishna, that has this auspicious marks like this elephant goad, then lotus and thunderbolt and other symbols, the thick gloom of darkness of ignorance in our hearts is completely dispelled. Right? When you meditate on the lotus feet of Krishna, our ignorance is destroyed. Knowledge is established. So, Dharani Mandalam Dheyamapadi Dheyam, meditate on the lotus feet of the Lord. Dheyam Sada Paribhavagnam Abhishtadoham Tirthaspadam Shiva Virinchinutam Sharanyam Bhrityartiham Pranatapala Bhavabdhipotam Vande Mahapurushate Charanarvindam. Dheyam Sada, always meditate on the lotus feet. Too many verses. Sorry for that. Anyways, Charana Pankajam Shamtamanchate. Krishna, please offer that Charana Pankajam, those lotus feet to us. We want to keep those lotus feet on our bodies and serve you. And we want to keep those lotus feet in our hearts and serve you. That is their appeal. Done. Next, 14th. I think let's stop here. 13 slokas, it's beyond 9, right? 8:58. I said 2 minutes only. You can share your reflections. Anyways, we won't be able to complete. It will be rush only. We'll recite. Let's sing them. Suratavardhanam Shokanasanam Saritavedana Shishtu Chumbitam Itara Ragavi Smaranam Rama Itara Virama Tedaramrutam Surat Atati Yadbhava Ahmitananam Rutiyugayato Tvamapashyatam Kutilakuntalam Srimukham Shate Jadavudikshatam Pakshmatridrishtam Pratisukhanvaya Bhratrubandhava Ivilayato Nyachyutagata Gatividastavo Gitamohita Hitavayoshita Hastya Demishti Rahasi Samvidham Hritsayodayam Rahasitanadam Prema Vikshanam Madhurashriyo Vishwadhamate Urate Spraha Muhyate Vadam Jatte Sujata Charana Buruhamstaneshu Gita Sanai Priyadabhi Vahikarta Sheshu Tena Tavimatu Sita Vyatapena Kinswet Kurpadibhir Brahmatu Dhir Bhavatayushamna. Hare Krishna. All glories to the Vrajavasis and Atlantavasis. Thank you so much. I'm very grateful to all of you for your kind association in the last 3 days. I received a lot of affection and inspiration from all of you, especially the way you are worshipping Vrichandra ji, Radha Vrichandra, with such beautiful uh, dressing, painting, decoration. This reminds me of Sharat Purnima night in Radha Gopinath temple. Especially when I was sitting there, or Dasanadas ji is singing such beautiful kirtan, and devotees are decorating here with mangoes, and this looks like this color theme and the dressing style. It reminds this all these flowers here and there. It reminds me of Sharat Purnima decoration in Radha Gopinath temple. Several years we were attending such. It's in a mini size, but it has its feel and appeal. And interestingly, we are discussing this topic also. It's a coincidence.
And it was Purnima yesterday.
It was Purnima yesterday. So thank you so much for your wonderful association. And I'm living in Prabhu's home, and his home is non-different from a temple. They are always hosting different devotees. Anytime I come, other devotees also staying in the home, and such beautiful decoration of Radha Shyam Sundar. The home is as good as an altar, as good as a temple altar, and constant Krishna Katha is going on, singing bhajans is going on in the background, playing musical instruments is going on. 16 rounder kids are there at home, knowing so many shlokas. So thank you so much for this wonderful association. Not only this Vaishnava family, many other Vaishnava families, and so many kids here. At least some 7, 8 of you, 9 of you. I keep seeing every week online. I get your association, and I have been getting your association since COVID time. Many kids, I'm seeing them grow up like this. Now taking those who question me, why should we chant? Now they're chanting 16 rounds and taking shelter of spiritual master. Very happy to see this growth over this last 5, 6 years. Thank you. And if I have made any mistakes in my presentation or in my interactions with you, kindly forgive me. I'm also work in progress, but I must honestly say I am very grateful to all of you for your association, and I sincerely seek your blessings and forgiveness if there are any mistakes on my part. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. My spiritual master says that love is seen in the attention to details. I can see attention to details in every nook and corner of the altar, here also, there also, and even making a garland for the speaker also. So much of attention to the detail. I think how many hours must have gone in making this garland. Whoever has made it, I bow down. I don't want to embarrass you by. Okay. Thank you so much. So much. Even yesterday also, I was seeing every day the beauty of the garlands. So that's all. As a community, you value every single service that you do. I can clearly witness it over the last 3 years when I came here. Very, very happy, very grateful. By the way, I don't deserve so much of attention or affection from all of you, but I'm happy. Krishna is arranging for all of it for me. I'm very happy and very grateful for it. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Any comments, reflections? First kids. Anvika raised her hand first. Yes, Anvika. She's the senior most here, right? The senior most in the community. Yes.
My reflection is our goal is to see a smile on Krishna's face and to see his smiles, his glances, his movements, and his so to speak.
Your goal is to see smile on Krishna's face. When will he smile at you? Tell me. Don't say he's always smiling. Of course, he's always smiling. But what makes Krishna smile at you? Tell me, Anvika. Yesterday we discussed. Huh?
When we listen to his devotees katha
Hmm.
and we discuss about him.
Correct. And we chant. Although these children, I don't know how much they are catching, but they're very silently sitting in front, taking notes, whatever they are understanding, not making any noise, not chit chatting. They are the most cultured, disciplined, composed, sober kids I have seen. Even though many are less than 10, single digit number in their age, they're sitting silently and then hearing. No noise, no restlessness, no moving here and there. Amazing. Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Garima.
You said that Krishna's smile was so benevolent
Hmm.
and which causes all the ocean of tears to vanish, meaning that just his smile destroys all distresses. You only have to look at his smile, glance, movement, and conversations, and he destroys all distresses.
Jai. Amazing. Yes, Kelly Mandiri.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. So first, I would like to thank you for the class. I love like singing each and every verse and like taking notes, and I understand a lot from this class. And one thing I really liked is like the effects of like hearing Krishna Katha. So like it like all our like confusions and arthas and will be destroyed, and Krishna will like stay in our hearts, and it would be like nectar flowing in our ears, and our lives will get revived.
Jai. Amazing. Yes. If girls allow, boys are very eager to speak. You have captured the mic. It will come back to you once again. Yes, Krishna. I saw both Krishnas raising their hands. Oh, I'll wait. Yeah, no problem. Yes, Krishna.
I was going to say what Kirimanjari said, but to add on to that, I just realized that yesterday we talked about the importance of Hari, of chanting. So today we are all talked about the importance of Krishna Katha. So wishing this would come many more. I wonder what comes next.
Hmm?
I wonder what comes next.
Okay.
Yesterday we talked about
Wait till next year. No. No need to wait till next year. Prabhu will continue tomorrow. Okay. Thank you. Yes, Nitish. Krishna, you remembered? Okay, good. Hmm.
Prabhu, Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. My favorite takeaway from this class was that hearing about Krishna brings the greatest auspiciousness, highest welfare, all fears of by hearing about Krishna. Confusion is destroyed. It destroys bad things in the heart and it introduces spiritual life.
Hari. Thank you.
Master.
Perfect.
Thanks for the clap, Tapuchi. I really liked it. My favorite takeaway was the Lord is attractive.
You can speak, Prabhu.
The Lord is attractive and it makes you attainable.
Okay. Krishna Katha makes the goal of Krishna Prema attractive and attainable. Great. And yes, come back to girls. Yes, Sudevi. 3 girls, 3 boys.
The mic, just be careful not to press the button so it doesn't turn off. Hold it down.
Speak, it's okay.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, I like the class. What was my realization is that the effect of Krishna's glance.
Hmm.
Krishna's class.
The effect of you holding the mic.
Krishna's glance is that it creates, maintains a fulfills our spiritual desires.
Create spiritual desires, maintain spiritual desires, and fulfill spiritual desires. Good.
Very
And
nice. Very
we are Sri Vidya. What's your name? Sri Vidya. That I remember.
The medicine for us is chanting Krishna's name that takes off all our sins and the nectar of Krishna's heart.
Thank you. Yes. Next. Shyam Sundarji. Here. Shyam Sundar is here. You can shout. You don't need mic.
Shraji, thank you for the comments. My favorite takeaway is how if we continuously hear about Krishna through our ears and continuously continuously look at Krishna's form, and then continuously chant His holy name through our mouth, we might be able to please Him, and He will smile at us eventually.
Hari. Yes, naturally.
Hare Krishna Guruji, thank you so much for the past 3 days. You've been giving such wonderful classes. Guruji, I learned that Krishna, he is all attractive and everything about Krishna is sweet. And what to speak of Krishna's form, even Krishna's glories, Krishna Katha is so beautiful. And that fact alone, just hearing Krishna Katha can have such an impact on us. That fact alone is so encouraging to us that we should hear more Krishna Katha and chant more of Krishna's name so that we can one day see Krishna's.
He is also a great Kathakar. In our kids' class, she gave beautiful Katha and fruit vendor pastime. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for the past 3 days and all the classes. And thank you today for sharing about the beauty of the pain of separation that Yashoda and all the young gopis felt when Krishna went to play in the forests, and going into so much detail to share the anxiety they felt with Krishna's lotus feet getting pierced by stones, or just the anxiety they felt of not seeing him come. So thank you so much.
Very. Any adults, seniors? Kids' turn is over now. Older ones? Youth, no youth.
I really like the point. I really like the point about how just because past poets have glorified Krishna doesn't mean that modern poets don't need to, and the Krishna Katha needs to be spoken in a way like how Srila Prabhupada did, in a way that it can be understood by the modern people as well.
Correct. Yes.
good.
Any questions? Questions replying from? Yeah.
I'm okay.
Hmm.
I think my voice is loud enough. So, first of all, thank you so much, Prabhuji, for me past 2 days. However, I also want to thank all the kids who gave such a beautiful, I would say, summary of everything what we discussed, and like whatever we missed, or it's like a flashback of 2 days. So I thank them.
Anyone else? Do you want to add anything?
That's what to say.
Haridas, yes.
Thank you for going very in detail and giving lots of verses in context of the verses that the gopis are saying. So I was just thinking that the gopis, they have so much love for Krishna that their prayers, they came spontaneously, and they have double meanings also, like both facets.
Triple meanings. Some are praise also, some are criticism also. What exactly did they mean?
They have so much love for Krishna that they're able to come up with those prayers spontaneously, and they don't have to think and then speak it. They speak it essentially. So that was what I was going to say.
Great. Thank you. Yes, Mati.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for these wonderful 3 days of Katha. We can't get enough of those. It ended too early, I feel. My takeaway from all 3 days were so beautiful, but my takeaway from these Gopi Geet Katha was the what you taught about Dainya and Krishna Prema. Our goal is Krishna Prema, but if we don't have humility, we cannot do. And how Nama connects these two. It's very beautiful. Thank you so much.
Haribol.
Yesterday you said it, right? Krishna. You said the same takeaway, yeah. Okay. Shall we conclude or any more? Yes, Prabhu. That Prabhu has something.
Thank you very much for 3-day meditating. And I would like to thank Gauranga Prabhu for arranging these classes. Take home is that we need to encourage for Krishna's mind and always focus on Krishna's focus. My request, I don't have any question, but probably my request is once Krishna comes back from the forest, is there any shloka regarding, will be massage where Krishna's feet will be massage? Krishna's feet will be massage.
Is there any shloka? As the gopis give a loving massage to Krishna before bathing him. I don't remember the shloka, but it happens. Definitely happens. With fragrant oils also they massage. Okay, anything else? Yes, Dasanudas.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Thank you for
You are such a wonderful singer.
Haribol.
Thank you, Gauri, so much for the 3-day katha. The one very nice thing in every katha, Gauri, the river of references shloka just keeps flowing and keeps flowing.
And you capture them so well.
Today I like the shloka very much of Mukunwala Stotra. You said the 7 effects of Nama. Which is very good. Thank you, Gauri, so much.
Hari, Hari. Thank you for your taste. Yes, Mataji. I saw one more hand somewhere here. Prabhu. Yes, Mataji.
Thank you so much for the 3-day telling that you have explained so beautifully in a way that we can relate to it because so is very as you started itself you were saying that it's very simple, but you explained this the way we could relate to it. And the point that I want to share is that you have explained that conditioned souls are in separation from Krishna, in forgetfulness, but and the gopis are in separation from Krishna in remembrance. So we have to transform ours. So the transformation should happen from forgetfulness to remembrance. There are so many other beautiful points. There are so many other points that I like, Prabhuji, but I just wanted to share this point.
Thank you. Thank you, Mataji.
Haribol.
Prabhu has something.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you so much for the wonderful sessions last 3 days. I just pray to Sri Raja Brajachandra that you continue to come to Atlanta to New Srivasangan. And bless us all with the Hari Katha year over year.
Very good.
Thank you so much.
Yes, Apurva Prem, if you also speak, na, entire family is covered. We'll end with you. We started with your sister, now we'll end with you.
Can I ask one question?
Yes.
So this,
If the question is tough, Prabhu will answer. If it is easy, I'll answer.
the Braja Gopis are in a very high state of Krishna Prem, obviously. And I know it's not proper to imitate. So how should we just while reading this and reading these translations and everything, how should we think about this?
Simple. Some of the esoteric aspects of this prayer, we humbly, respectfully, honestly acknowledge that I'm not on that level. Some I skipped also. I didn't touch those lines. I didn't touch those verses. But some aspects which are very much relevant for a sadhaka. Nija janasmaya dhvamsanasmita. Pride. Holy name. Cultivating humility. Giving up pride. So these are the most relevant aspects for a sadhaka. That's where we went deep. Krishna Kathamritam, Tava Kathamritam, Tapta Jivanam. Right? So wherever some descriptions are coming which are very relevant for a sadhaka bhakta, that's where we expanded. Wherever some esoteric descriptions are coming, we condensed. Wherever simple, sweet story, narration is there, we just discussed, just to get attracted to, right? So we should understand some very high and esoteric realms are there, which are meant for very advanced devotees, let's not enter there. Some elements which are related to sadhaka, some lessons which are related to sadhaka bhaktas are there, let's not miss them. And some sweet descriptions are there, non-esoteric, let's relish them. That's how we can approach some of these 10th canto episodes.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Thank you. Especially Tava Kathamritam is very important for us. We need to take shelter of Krishna Katha. That's where we quoted so many Bhagavatam shlokas. Pibantaye Bhagavatatmana Satam. We went deep into it. So, yes, in any episode, we may not be able to connect with everything. But some things are very relevant for us. We need to capture them and apply in our own lives. Thank you so much for asking such a thoughtful question. Hari Hari.
Prabhuji, you said that Maharaj Prataprudra, he received mercy of Lord Chaitanya because of his humility as well as the recitation of the words. So, if we also recite the words Tavakatam, how do we?
First, let's be humble. Let's begin with cultivating humility. So that's what I said, like some things we can recite. Some are esoteric descriptions, we stay away respectfully. But some things which are relevant for us, we accept. First Bhagavad Gita, then Gopi Geet.
Only that one verse.
You can decide. No? Absolutely no problem. You can decide. Respectfully, you can decide. Anything else? Okay. 2 more hands.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Very wonderful class, Prabhuji. All 3 days fully engaged in Krishna service to hearing. And thank you for Radha Mataji and Adhika Prabhuji to arranging it, and all the devotees who is involved in arranging. Thanks a lot. Prabhuji, just wanted to mention, as you mentioned about modern devotees, Kavis, and Adi means a saint. I can relate, I can feel that. As you mentioned that in it, the modern Kavis, what the acharyas have, they understand, internalize, and to spread to relevant or contaminated devotees to understand. Thanks doing that, Prabhuji. Really, I can see that. So you made kids also, and for me also to understand very nicely in this aspect. Thanks a lot, Prabhuji. I wanted to mention the yesterday class, the example of humility. You given a devotee going to the asking for initiation. Very mind-blowing to me how he approaches saying that I need an initiation. Is aspiring it and Guru giving the instruction, and he's transferring from I want to be proud, but he start analyzing I'm not that, means I am not capable to. That's how I can see that I wanted to embed at least I may be proud. So to analyze that may be Guru Kripa, Krishna or Dham Kripa to analyze and become humble at the end. recognize I should not be proud. Thank you for Hare Krishna.
Thank you.
Champakada.
Yes, yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, thank you so much for taking this Gopi Geeta. I think we literally drank the nectar of Krishna Katha.
Prabhu chose the topic. All credit goes to him.
All glories to both of you, Prabhu. Prabhu, I have a question. Sometimes we sing stutis for Krishna, we sing shlokas, we do services in the temple, maybe altars, maybe, many different services. Mind is all around. And even if we are in the temple, at least I'm speaking for myself, there are majority of times that is very difficult to connect with Krishna. Even though we understand why we are doing what we are doing, that everything is for pleasure of Krishna, but that connection where heart to heart, where we can offer our heart to Krishna, sometimes we can cry for Krishna. That's very rare, at least in my personal case, Prabhu. So if you can give some tip where while doing services or even not doing services, if I can connect.
You can ask someone who is able to do it. I have a long way to go. I am also work in progress. I hope work is in progress. I pray that work remains in progress and not hard. But just to give a insight on this from an understanding point of view, not an experience point of view, from an understanding point of view. When we associate with devotees who have that longing for Krishna, who have that attraction towards Krishna, who are able to connect with Krishna, seeing them, seeing such role models will inspire us also to take our baby steps to connect with Krishna. There is no substitute to a good example. And the greatest service we can do to the humanity or to the next generation is not only supporting them in various ways, but also setting an example of what we are trying to teach them. And what inspires us is an example, a good example. Not an example that is heard, but an example that is seen. We hear so many examples in classes, not that examples. But seeing the personal example of a devotee who imbibed that love for Krishna, affection for Krishna, at least a deep longing to connect with Krishna, either while chanting or while hearing or while serving. If there is some absorption in their devotional activity, seeing that, we get inspired. And when we sincerely look for such devotees, Krishna will show them to us. Problem is, we don't have it. And many times we don't look for it also. When we don't have it, when you look for it, you'll get it sooner or later. But the problem is we don't even look for it. And even if we look at it, we overlook it. Even if such examples come in front of us, somehow this material mind runs behind popularity more than purity. Oh, I understand he's very pure devotee, but how many Instagram followers he has? Is he in a leadership position? So we sometimes give more weight to externals than what is genuine. What to do? Kali Yuga ambience. Somehow mind or heart run towards popularity more than purity. But when we look for purity, Krishna will show that purity to us. When we look for good examples and role models in bhakti, Krishna will show. And sometimes such role models and good examples are much younger than us. Probably they're half our age also. But we should have the humility to learn from them. I learn a lot from these children across the globe. There are many wonderful children. I say, my God, at this age, so much understanding. At their age, I don't know ABCD. I know only ABCD, not Bhakti ABCD. At their age, they're chanting 16 hours. The way Keli Manjari analyzes Bhagavatam pastimes, my God. So, the way they learn shlokas, the way they narrate Krishna's pastimes, the way they ask questions, the way answer questions. There's a lot to learn from kids also. What to speak of those who have spent several years and decades in Krishna consciousness, we can learn from them. If we prioritize looking for such examples and learning from them, Krishna will show them. Krishna will expose them to us. But if we want to look for other examples with whom we can do prajalpa, with whom we can do some gossip, then Krishna will keep us in such association only. Then Bahujanma kare yadi Shravana Kirtan tabana paive Krishna padi premadha. But if we look for essence, if we look for purity, if we are hankering to see good examples and learn from good examples and purify ourselves while not getting distracted or deviated by so many things in this world, then Krishna will help us. Krishna is there with us. Krishna will give us what we want. Simple. If it is not within our desire, Krishna will say, he is not desiring. Whenever he desires, I will come back. I will not interfere with his independence. That is Krishna's style. Makes sense, Mataji?
Yes.
Hare
Thank you
Krishna.
so much.
Yeah, two hands.
I just wanted to tell everyone that I think like the day when Nitish joined your class, I think his spiritual life has begun. And I still feel like if any parents are there who want their kids to join his class, I think from August the classes are starting, right, Prabhuji, the new topics. So I think like if anybody needs details, please reach out to us. And I'm so thankful to Prabhuji because I have seen drastic changes in my kid. And he started chanting rounds after joining his class, and the way he questioned and explained to me, it's quite emotional. I cannot explain all those words, but I have seen change, and I think this Harikatha has helped him. So yeah, Hare Krishna.
Grateful to be of some service to these wonderful souls. But let me say, it is their own sincerity that's helping them. I am just an instrument of their sincerity.
I have clearly seen the blessings which you have given and the way he changes. So I think that it's Krishna Kripa that he sent you for all these kids to
It's
learn
Krishna Kripa on me for engaging me in their seva. That's all I can say. Okay. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.